Most folks don't.
I'm
So
not good at it.
I did the mitering. Now that means putting it come in a vise. I did that by hand. And all of these was done by hand. It took 72 blocks to make the quilt, to make it that big.
And to give you an idea, depending on the pattern, it might not take her but 30 minutes to make a block. So she's fast. 4-inch
Yeah.
block.
And she does it all by hand. Gail said sometimes it takes you about 30 minutes to do a block.
Wasn't that about like that? It takes as long to cut the pieces out as it does to sew them. And believe it or not now, in piecing the glue, I wish I'd brought one that I was piecing, that was just in parts so they could sleep. I didn't really know what to bring, what to show you. But
Do you still keep a 1/4-inch seam on everything?
right now, I'm having more trouble with my eyes.
She may or may
My
not.
eyes are 92 years old, so you know, they don't look as good as yours. But I can still feel, a lot of my sewing is done by feel. You've done it so long, you can feel your sewing foot almost, so you don't really have as much problem. And of course, with the little ones, I can have them up closer than I can with big blocks. So I don't have the, you just have to work with what you have. And I'm not gonna quit quilting. I want this quilt as long as I can hold the needles and piece them.
Yeah.
So,
As long as I remember to thread the needles, I don't think I threaded the needles before
No,
I left
you
the other
didn't.
day.
I can thread sometimes. And a lot of that, I don't see the eye, but I know where the eye belongs, and I thread that. And if it's a good needle,
She says as long as the needle doesn't
so,
squint.
I can thread enough of them that keeps me busy until you come back.
Yeah. I usually put 10 or 11 on a spool of thread, and then she just pulls one off at a time and how much thread she needs, and then just leaves it on there. So we go once a week to visit, so every time we go, I try to remember to thread the needles.
But we get other things going sometimes, I don't have time. But that's the way I used to do my grandmother when she was old, and she had cataracts that grew on her eyes then. And I would thread a whole package of needles on the spool of thread. She'd pull off what she wanted and hold them on, so she could sew. So I'm having the same thing done for me. So life goes around.
You're
It
just
goes around. And,
How many quilts?
I'm so happy to see y'all.
How many quilts do you think she's made?
Oh my.
She has no clue.
We have no clue either, and you can't imagine how many we've seen. But last year, she had 8 blue ribbons in the fair and 1 red ribbon.
Wow.
So,
Well, the red one was crochet.
yeah, it's great.
That's a sideline, right?
And she did learn to crochet.
Crocheting like they did quilts. But,
What other
we're gonna have more
handcrafts
than that
does
this
she
year. We're gonna have more than that this year.
What other handicrafts?
do?
She has done every handicraft because her kids were in Cub Scouts and all that. But, I mean, because we've been in the room and she's got, you know how they used to do the ceramics and paint ceramics? My mother went through that
Mine
stage too. She's done anything and everything. And something that she does, she's made out of Christmas cards. See, I should have brought that. She's made all these wonderful ornaments out of Christmas cards, and you take the cards and you cut them in pieces. Like, I have a ball that she made, it's about this big, it's like
Yeah.
little octagon
Yes.
pieces put
Those
together.
are hard to do.
Those are
No,
hard to
they're
do.
put together with circles.
She does them with circles.
Yeah.
You mark that with circles.
And,
You make a nice observation.
yeah. See, listen to her with her geometry, it's all
So
those triangles.
if we'd have thought, we could have brought you patterns and an example, give all of the patterns to make you some of those cards. Make it on the
That might be a Christmas program.
We can get some to Mary
They've
Beth.
got, I've given them a patterns for all of them.
Yeah.
Well, let's make them do it.
He disappeared, there he is.
But,
Gail is in the FCE, which stands for, it used to be like the Women's Home Demonstration Club. Now they call it the FCE, and it stands for Families, Communities, and Education, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, they have lots of, as I said, I'm in the Button Club, we're in the Quilt Guild.
Which guild are you in?
Which one?
Which quilt guild?
The Hearth and Home. And we used to be in the Smyrna one that we haven't been to in a while.
I know I've seen you at some,
Probably.
well, something other.
Yeah.
I had
TVQA
lots of
something.
the old buttons, and when she got to coming over, I gave them to her.
She
And
got
then
no
we get them
buttons.
out, I'm trying to get things out of my house. After 90 years, you need to get rid of things. So I've given them the patterns and all for the Christmas card projects. I don't know, anything they'll take, and they'll take most anything I give them.
She's done every craft, I think, known to man.
Now, out of the miniatures that are in the case, does Miss Minnie have a favorite?
What's your favorite one that's in the case,
Oh, what's the favorite quilt up there?
in this case? Which is your favorite one?
Well, I guess in one reason is, I'm so proud that I had enough, is this one right here. Now, this is made with real antique fabric. When my high school math teacher had never married, had no family much, and she kind of adopted me as hers. And so I got most of the things that when she died, I got most of her things. And this was stuff in her, the things that I got, and it was, there was 3 old blocks. Now that fabric is old, and it will rub off on your fingers. But they were full-size blocks, but they were in pieces. Some of them were just part. So there was enough there that I have the good pieces that I could cut out and make it makes a nice little quilt. And I guess those pieces are well over 100 years old because they were there for her mother, and she was nearly 90 when she died, and they were her mothers and her grandmothers and the aunt that she had an older aunt that lived with them when she was young. So I don't know who it really belonged to, but it was her ancestors that had it. And I guess I'm kind of proud of that, because it's all over 100 years old, but I made it. So it's, because I try to keep all of them, and you see I use the scraps right down to the last, so you don't throw anything away.
Tiny pieces.
I was born about the time that the Depression was, that time. And then when you did that, you learned that this motto was, use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. And that's the way most everybody lived back then. And I still do it in a way. Because when the World War II came along, we had to do the same thing. That was the motto then. Because back in the Depression time, the stores was full of all these beautiful things. If you remember seeing on Little House, when they'd go to the store and they had all these pretty things and the children wanted them, nobody had money to buy. Well, when the World War II came along, people had money to buy anything they wanted to buy. But there wasn't anything in the store to buy because it had been rationed. So you couldn't buy, everything had been used for the war effort. So it was just made a flip.